If your needle thread keeps breaking, then watch this video to the end and I will share some tips what you can do about it. My name is Fee Tanner. I'm a sewing teacher and costume maker. Bookmark this so you can come back to it later. First of all, it is likely that your thread is not threaded properly. Cut it from the top, pull out the thread and rethread it. Make sure you've got all the thread guides threaded. So let me give you some guidance. Make sure this presser foot is up. It mustn't be down like this, it needs to be up because that releases the tension disc and makes sure that the thread nestles in nicely. Got the thread, it comes off of the cotton reel and then goes under the first hook. Now this is a Gutterman, you might have some hooks up here depending on your make and model. So make sure it goes around those. Make sure it doesn't go around this because this is for winding a bobbin. So then it comes down, it goes around and up, and then it goes around this take-up lever and goes around and back down again. So it's going to go in like a zigzag up and down. If this isn't appearing at the top, then you need to turn this hand wheel towards you so that it does appear at the very top. Once you've got down here, there might be a bar here that it goes behind, and then around here this thread needs to go into this guide here. Now your guide might not look like that. If it's brother or a singer, it might be completely flat. You still got it, there is still a guide there and you need to have it around there, otherwise it's not going to work. And then it goes into the needle. Make sure both threads are underneath the presser foot and towards the back of the machine. Put a bit of scrap cloth in, lower the presser foot. Don't ever run the machine without any fabric. It can't run naked. It has to have fabric there, otherwise the thread will break. And then you're ready to just sew. If it's still breaking and you've made sure that it's absolutely threaded correctly, the next thing to check is the needle. Change the needle. The needle might have a burr and it's rubbing on the thread and causing that to break. The other place to check for burrs is around here, around the throat plate. If there's anything rough that you can feel with your finger, then that could also be causing the thread to get caught and break. And if it is, then just use really fine emery board to just smooth that off. Another thing I've noticed is that some machines just can't cope with thin fabric like chiffon or netting. The way around that is to put a bit of paper underneath what you're stitching so that you're sewing through paper as well as your chiffon fabrics. And lastly, make sure you're using a good quality thread. Old thread and these cheap nasty threads break really easily, and you need to be using a good quality thread like Gutterman. Try that and let me know how you get on. And as always, like and follow for more sewing tips like this.